don't suppose the Crown's Guard is still active?
I wouldn't count on it. Not with the Marshal out here.
I wonder how things are in the city.
There should be reports before long.
Yeah, something this big can't go ignored.
And what about us? What do we do?
We make for Hammerhead now, and figure the rest out later. Got a message from my sister. She's with refugees bound for Lestalem.
Well, at least Iris is okay.
Yeah, doesn't sound like everyone else was so lucky, though.
We'd best make haste. Noct won't be dead forever.
No going back. Only ways forward.
No going back. Let's go. Hey.
Glad y'all made it. No weather for driving, that's for sure.
Oh, thanks.
Where's Core?
Left to see to business. And left y'all a message with Pawpaw.
Yeah?
Boss ain't sat still 1 second since he heard y'all were coming. Y'all keep on keeping on now.
So much for everlasting peace. Is war our only option? Probably. Wonder why they bothered with the treaty in the first place.
Don't know what all those flying things were, but they look like a whole lot of trouble.
Whole lot of trouble headed straight for the Crown City.
Crystal and the King's Ring. What they've been after all along.
So all talk of peace was merely a pretext.
They played my father for a fool.
Don't kid yourself. Reggie wasn't born yesterday. Lucius got dealt a losing hand, and your old man played it the best he could. He saw this coming a mile away, and he wasn't gonna go down without a fight. In the end, though, well, it just wasn't enough. You need something else, you talk to Core. I can't even remember the last time I saw Reggie. Feels like a lifetime ago.
Oh.
Cora left a message. Said he'll wait for you in the tombs. They're to the northwest of here. That's a short ways past the outpost. Find that first. Interesting toy you got there.
This? It's just something we picked up after taking out some Imperials.
Well, I'll be Crown City made. If you like, I can make this puppy better. Give it more oomph.
How?
I can mod it for you.
Mod it?
Look, I got diddly squat to do what with Cindy taking care of the garage. If you can find the parts, I can do the work for you. Proceed with thanks. Y'all just leave the rest to me. Here she is. Try her out and let me know what you think. Ah, you're starting to have an eye for this. I reckon you won't have any trouble finding parts for it, neither. Fixing to upgrade? Can do. Crown City weapons ain't designed with upgradability in mind. At least not their insides. You gotta work with what's outside. All right, y'all just sit tight while I do my tinkering. Remember, practice makes perfect. How y'all fixing to upgrade? Can do.
Now that insomnia fell, are things gonna change around here?
Not at all. We may be Lucian in name, but we've always lived under the Empire's thumb.
Still can't believe they took Insomnia.
It was only a matter of time. Walls are made to fall.
Oh, well, if it ain't the boys with the fancy automobile.
That's us.
Y'all want to fetch some edibles for me?
Why are you asking us?
Well, it's just that old Sid.
Sid?
Yep, said I should give y'all some work, no matter what kind. Seeing as you boys can't go home for the time being.
Got us there.
So y'all gotta learn about the wider world. Now, if y'all can't find the stuff I need, it ain't no big deal, but it'd surely help me out if you could.
Another test from the old man.
He sure is hard on us.
I think he's worried about us.
He wants us to prove that we can make it out here.
The roads are perilous at night. Let us wait for morning.
Yeah, sounds good. It's bedtime.
Huh.
Master Sid.
Hello?
Sheesh, thought I'd never get through. Good to hear your voice, Highness. You recognize mine, don't you? It's Dana.
Right, the jeweler.
Got that right. The best around. Listen, I've been worried about how you guys are doing. How's about you drop by Galden and mingle for a bit?
We'll think about it.
All pretty again. Take care of her, you hear?
will have sealed off the city by now.
What do you think it's like inside?
I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine.
We'll see for ourselves in time.
Indeed. Merely a question of when.
Can't believe the crystal's gone.
The bastards took it all.
And we'll take it back.
This is far from over.
Ready for this?
Certainly didn't expect this much trouble.
Prompto!
Pronto! Make it count!
No point going on without you.
You think I don't know that?
Thought we lost you for a second.
Are we all right?
Getting by. Good as new.
And this must be the outpost Sid mentioned.
It looks like a hub for hunters.
Maybe they know something. Hey, what are you after this time? Hey, come again.
Your Highness, I'm glad you're safe.
Monica, where are all the others?
Most of the Crown's Guard didn't make it. It was all we could do to escort Lady Iris out of the city. Dustin is with her as we speak, seeing her the rest of the way to Lestalem.
I owe you guys big time.
Head for the royal tomb. The Marshal awaits. I'm here on the Marshal's orders. He's tasked me with keeping an eye on the Empire. If you're weary from the road, you can rest here.
Across the land, Scylla blossoms from Tenebrae can be seen displayed in memoriam. With no remains to mourn, throngs have gathered in Altissia to pay their respects. Many offering prayers at a vigil held before the wedding dress Lady Luna Freya would wear. While some hold out hope the Oracle still lives, a grim silence continues to linger. You've issued an advisory to all travelers.
That we did. We're asking everyone to keep indoors come nightfall. If you do need to be up past dark, you'll want to make sure there's a hunter by your side. And that includes night driving. Rolling up your windows ain't gonna keep you safe for 1 second.
We'd like to instruct our listeners in need of protection to dial Hunter Headquarters directly.
Growing seismic activity has shaken Descae of late. A number of tremors, which locals refer to as Titan snoring, have been recorded in the region. While the area has always been earthquake-prone, the recent spike in frequency and intensity has given rise to concerns. The Imperial Army is currently surveying the disk of Cauthis, believed to be the epicenter. Be advised, the area will remain closed off until further notice.
So I am still young. My blood is true. As my mother before me, I'll work to bring peace to one and all.
That marked the ascension of the youngest Oracle in history. Is it hard giving blessings?
It would be selfish of me to complain of my burden, when so many suffer and wait. I hope they trust I will not rest until they all know solace.
The world watched on with worry and wonder as the young girl grew. I understand you have a message for us?
If you know of any who are bedridden, or unable to come to me, pray, send word, and I shall go to them.
I follow my calling. I will not halt my steps for anything else. In time, her strength would become an inspiration to all.
What is your opinion of the treaty?
When war has ended, so too will suffering subside. The treaty is a momentous step towards a brighter future. Let there be no doubt. We walk the path of true peace.
Howdy, boys. Say, if you can take a little time out, would you mind helping me track down some more tags?
treasure map, you reckon?
Oh, wouldn't that be sweet?
Are we searching for it?
It's a hidden treasure map. So, yes?
Looked like no hunter I'd ever seen. Was dressed all black, like one of them Crown's Guard fellers.
I'll wager that was Core the Immortal. Word is he survived the carnage at the Crown City.
Now that you mention it, yeah, it's gotta be him. Couldn't be anyone else.
Heard some folks calling him Marshall. Interesting nickname. Guess it's because he's strong.
Or because he's Marshal of the Crown's Guard?
Oh, well that explains everything. His fancy city clothes, his no-nonsense way of fighting.
Can't keep up with this guy.
First the Crown City, then Hammerhead, then the Royal Tomb?
His nickname should have been Core the Restless.
Somehow not as catchy as Core the Immortal.
Making it out of insomnia only adds to his legend.
Well, fortune favors the bold.
Well, huh?
The what? Is make their own luck.
You think it's a coincidence he's made it out of all those battles alive?
No room for error.
Last thing I need now. Eyes peeled, mouth closed.
Let's be done with this riffraff.
Hate bastards and fly. Enough talk. Time for some action.
Watch out!
No use hanging around here.
Indeed.
Wonder what drew him to the Royal Tomb.
A morbid curiosity for the late kings of Lucis.
Only one way to find out.
Watch where you swing that thing!
It's time. Never miss!
No cause for concern.
Gladio!
None the worse for wear.
Bring on the next one.
We're here.
A tomb fit for royalty.
Let's go in and find the Marshal.
Marshal.
At last, Your Highness.
Yeah. Wanna tell me what I'm here for?
The power of kings passed from the old to the new through the bonding of souls. One such soul lies before you. To claim your forebear's power is your birthright and duty as king.
My duty as king of what?
Now is not the time to question your calling. A king is sworn to protect his people.
And yet he chose to protect only one prince. Was that his calling? Forsake the masses to spare his own son?
How long will you remain the protected? The king entrusted the role of protector to you.
Entrusted it to me? Then why didn't he tell me that? Why did he stand there smiling as I left? Why? Why did he lie to me?
That day, he didn't want you to remember him as the king. In what time you had left, he wanted to be your father. He always had faith in you, that when the time came, you would ascend for the sake of your people.
Guess he left me no choice.
Goes with you, Your Majesty. That's not the only power your forebears left you. Your journey's just begun. Another tomb lies close by. I suggest you head there next. There are tombs scattered across the land. All are on dangerous ground. I'll go with you, for the time being. Not only to help, but to get a measure of your strength.
So, just how many of these powers are out there?
There are 13 known royal arms, each enshrined at a royal tomb, though we know the location of only a few. I've enlisted the help of the hunters. They comb the land in search of the lost tombs.
Where's the one nearby you mentioned?
Kikatrick Trench. We know there to be a crypt, deep inside the tunnels.
Is this your idea of a joke?
Sadly, no one's laughing. Huh. Tread lightly. Well, here we are.
Gotcha!
Outstanding, Noctis.
Yep. You haven't lost your edge one bit, Marshal.
Still got an edge at any rate. Long years ago, we waged a fierce battle here against the Empire. It all went to ruin. And after that, the Empire moved in like it owned the place.
don't know what hit them.
Should be good practice. How do we get through all that?
Taking that on, we'll sneak up from behind. Choice is yours.
You ready?
Marshal!
You'll get there with experience.
Can't stop Noctis.
What can I say?
Marshal!
You'll get there with experience.
The Magitech armor. Dangerous? This particular model poses a mild to moderate threat.
The short version?
Somewhat dangerous.
Marshal, you have to be pretty badass to take that down, right?
Think you're up to it? Let's see what you can do.
Hey, where'd you learn that one, Noctis?
Agnes! Everyone regroup!
Right here,
huh?
Prompto, you all right?
Yes, sir. I'm fine, sir.
Doesn't look like I'll have the chance.
Too slow.
How are we?
Getting by.
Marshal!
All right, boys, we're in the home stretch.
Fire today!
No big deal.
Whoa!
You all right, Highness?
Of course.
And you, Marshal?
No problem.
Huh.
The Empire is everywhere.
See your opponents for what they are. Haste is the bane of strategy. Don't get ahead of yourself, kid.
Nice guy.
Don't be late. Remember,
We're on the same page.
Fine. Hard and fast!
Here I am!
Marshal! Not bad, Marshal.
You'll get there with experience.
Life's a little easier with Core around.
Don't get used to it. I'll be gone before you know it.
I'll enjoy it while I can. Is this it? This doesn't look like treasure.
Not one bit.
It looks like a map, or part of one.
Here's where we go our separate ways. Take this key. It unlocks the doors to the other tombs. Seek them out and lay claim to the power they hold. You'll need it.
And what will you do?
Keep an eye on the Nifs. Find out what they're up to. But you should focus on your own task.
Showtime.
I will. You take care.